Siphinde ke simukele mbukeli sikwamukele lapha ekhaya Jikelele mangabe usanda kuhlanganyela kanye nathi cha uyabona nje umoya wethu phansi njengamanje makhulu emva kwale interview imhlungu kakhulu into eyenzeke lapha yana ebhilidini lapha eGoli lapho kushone khona abantu abawu74 sethembe nje inkosi yami ukuthi imndeni izothola ke ukududuzeka njengamanje sasingena ke ehoreni lethu lesibili kholosa kanti makuyihora lethu siqala ihora siliqala ngantoni
Hey siliqala ngento ezininzi wena mamtshali uyayazi into kubana ekhaya Jikelele siyaqiniseka into kubana sihlala sikuxhobisile ngako konke okuqhubekayo kodwa ke into endingathanda ukuyiphawula ngawo lo mlilo ingaske singabemi boMzantsi Afrika neAfrika iphela sivuselela imbali kantu ethi umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu zibhlungu kakhulu icomments othi xa ujonga pha kumakhosi onxibelelwano abantu besithi hayi vele at least ngabantu bangaphandle uzibuza into kubana umuntu ongaphandle ayingomuntu na kuba kaloku igazi lethu liyafana siyazalana zontsundu ngoko ke ndithi masivuseleleni imbali kantu ethi umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu siyazalana kodwa ke siyathemba into kubana intsapho ezitheza cheseleka ngayo yonke into zofumana induduzo kanti ngokumbukeli masingene kwezichoche entla kule yure.
The lesson for us is that we've got to address this problem and root and everything else, root out those criminal elements, because it is these types of buildings that are taken over by criminals.
Umongameli uCyril Ramaphosa utyelele indawo yesehlo waqhobela izandla abecandelo lezicima mlilo ngokusabela ngokukhawuleza.
Amaqembu ezombusazwe esifundazweni KwaZulu-Natal athi ukubulawa kwamakhansela kuyimbangela yokuthi kungabi nozinzo kwezombusazwe esifundazweni. Lochani, good day. Nilochiswa ngubongi ngwakwamthweni. Ngithi kini ke babukeli ekhaya, bukelani ekhaya Jikelele. Qobe ngamalanga kube ngumvulo, bekube ngulesihlanu. Baniphathele zemidlalo, baniphathele indaba, baniphathele nomgosi imbala. Ungaphundwa, bukela. Umengameli uCyril Ramaphosa wedlulise amazwi enduduzo kulabo ababezi isulu ngesikhathi kuqubuka umlilo kwelinye lamabhilidi eGoli.
I would like to offer my deep condolences to the families of those who have passed away and those who are injured, and wish them speed recovery for those who are injured. My thoughts are also with the households and individuals who have lost their places where they live, their accommodation and possessions in this terrible incident. This is a great tragedy felt by families whose loved ones perished in this terrible manner, and our hearts go out to every person who is affected by this disaster. This incident calls on all of us, from the emergency services and other entities of government, to reach out to survivors, to help restore people's physical, psychological well-being, and to offer all material help and assistance to the residents affected by this. And I do hope that the investigations into the fire will enable communities and authorities to prevent a repeat of such a tragedy.
Umongameli uCyril Ramaphosa naye ke ukhale ngemeko embi yezakhiwo zedolophu yaseGauteng kuquka nokuxhaphaka okuphezulu kokuqweqwedisa kwezakhiwo. Umongameli ke bethetha nentatheli ngethuba betyelela kwesisakhiwo sitshiswe ngumlilo phezulu.
They sought to try and get order into this building, and they were barricaded and there were attempts that were made, and but the lesson for us is that we've got to address this problem and root and everything else, root out those criminal elements, because it is these types of buildings that are taken over by criminals who then levy rents on on vulnerable people and families who need and want accommodation in the inner city. And it speaks to the type of cities that we should have in South Africa as we move forward. Poor people, yes, need to live in the city, but there needs to be order. There needs to be law and order in the inner city. And the initiatives that we are embarking on through our security forces, through Project Shanyela, is one of those that, working with the city and with the province, we are going to ensure that we root out all criminal elements and restore the livelihoods of people who live in the city.
Uhulumeni uthi umlilo oqubuke kwelinye lamabhilidi enkabeni yeGoli wadlula nomphefumulo wabantu abangaphezulu kwama-70 awulona uphawu lokuntuleka kwezindlu eNingizimu Afrika. Ukuza nje uhulumeni ubephawula malungana nalomshophi owenzeke izolo ekuseni. Ungqongqoshe ehhovisi likaMengameli uKhumbudzo Ntshabeni uthi imbangela yokuqubuka kwalomlilo akulona udaba lokungahlinzekwa komphakathi ngezindlu. Ubeke esedlulisa namazwi enduduzo egameni likahulumeni.
Kusenjalo umphathiswa kwi-ofisi kaMongameli uKhumbudzo Ntshabeni utyelele indawo yentlekele kumbindi wedolophu yaseGauteng ngenjikalanga yayizolo.
Unfortunately, it's not a very good afternoon for the residents of the city of Johannesburg, for the residents of Gauteng, and also for the people of South Africa. The number of lives that have perished in this fire, it's very high and it's quite saddening. And it's at this point that as we work together, we're supporting the city of Johannesburg, supporting the Gauteng province, and supporting the families that have lost loved ones. We need to come together as a nation and ensure that an incident like this does not happen again. An incident like this where buildings are hijacked and people stay there in unconducive, inhumane conditions does not happen. It needs all of us collectively, the non-governmental sector, the government and the private sector, to work together to prevent what has happened today.
Iparlamente lizovota namhlanje malungana nesiphakamiso sokuthi asuswe esikhundleni sakhe uadvocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane ongumvikeli womphakathi osamisiwe.
We will deal with the matter of the Section 194 report, which relates to the public protector, Mkhwebane. And then following that, we will then consider the report of the ad hoc committee, which was mandated to select an incoming public protector. So we want to deal with both matters on the same day because of the challenges of the venue.
Mbukele okwamanje ke siphosa amehlo ke sibheke ukuthi isimo sezulu sime kanjani.
Enkosi ngokuhlala nathi nisasibukele kaloku apha ekhaya jikelele. Siphuma ke kwinyanga yamanina singena kwintwasahlobo. Yazi kaloku mbukeli ukuba ubusika banegalelo kwindlela abantu abaziva ngayo kunye nenkangeleko yolusu. Njengokuba ke sesiyehlobo siyazivoca-voca siyazilungiselela. Ikhona ke idrip yasesibhedlele ukanti ikhona neyokuzilolonga umzimba xa uziva ngathi uthangele. Ingaba yintoni umehluko? Nansi ingxelo.
Kule nyanga yamanina siyi Ekhaya Jikelele siqwalasela imisebenzi emihle yawo. Sitheke masibuyele Soweto apho sidibene negqiyazana elingusomashishini ohamba phambili uphindile Nhlapho. Lo msebenzi sowuhambe umgama noko kule minyaka edlulileyo nangona bekungekho lula.
Namhlanje sifikile apha Soweto Hotel. Sifike kubhizi siyabona abantu bafaka idrip bayamasajwa babhizi. Kwenzeka ntoni? I think vele exesha eli-right in fact.
Yes. Yeah, today is busy. Soweto Hotel. I-IV bar with Pindi. So siyenza ama-massage, siyenza ama-IV drip, siyenza ama-facials, siyenza ama-weight loss. So basically siyenza i-wellness. Yes.
Okay, ngidivile kuthanda nge-IV drip. Kancacisele yintoni i-IV drip and yintoni umsebenzi wayo?
Okay, so i-IV drip ama-vitamins. Basically ama-vitamins, it's just that they come in a form of i-drip. So ama-vitamins esiwayuzayo, it's vitamin C, glutathione, i-B-co, B12, magnesium, ne-thiamine. Wahlanganisa wonke lawo ma-vitamins lawo siwafaka ku-drip. Ayenzani emzimbeni? It's for your immune boost, fatigue, stress, detox, energy, and also sisebenzisa for skin glow. Yes.
So umuntu ufuneka ayifake mhlawumbe kangaphi enyangeni?
Okay, depending, because abantu bahlaba izinto ezi-different. If yenzela for skin glow, you find ukuthi maybe une-acne, blemishes, obviously maybe it will take about 3 to 4 months. Uhlala uyenza every month for about that period. And then for immune boost, fatigue, stress, you can do it maybe once after 3 months. Yes.
Because stress is
yeah, stress. Yes, everyone is going. Stress is too much. So my shaba maybe after 3 months.
Okay. Masithi mhlambe iwayiqala njani le business yale IV drip? Singekathethi ngento ze massage.
Okay. So IV drip ngiqale just before i-COVID. So bengisebenza in one of the business schools like Johannesburg, and then so COVID mekala we were told that we need to do a side hustle. Then that's how I started the research army, and then I went for IV drip me and myself because I see everyone is doing IV drip. IV drip. That's how I started ngahamba, and then there was a lady by Sister Charlotte. She's the one we take her through everything, and then we had a doctor. Then how it's iqale kanjalo ngesikhathi se-COVID. Yes.
Okay, so mna ndenza ntoni namhlanje?
Today. Zininzi ezi zinto ezi. Kunama-massage kunanani. So sizokwenza i-IV drip.
Okay.
All in one IV drip. Njengoba bengishilo, it's going to detox you, immune boost, fatigue, stress, energy, ne-skin glow. Sizokwenza all in one drip. And then sikwenze i-massage, back and neck massage yethu njengoba bengi-explainile. Sizokwenza Swedish, bamboo, hot stone, sizokwenza ne-dry cupping as well.
Okay. Into engaqhelekanga kukudibana namanene kwindawo ezinje. Hayi nene, into ziyatshintsha.
Tatabuhuthu njani uzuyaglowa? How was the experience? Ziva njani?
I'm now relaxed, I feel refreshed, I'm happy to serve a community to Kakulu. And you know, the nice thing is, it's very nice to know good Nabantu locally that can offer such excellent service, you know, so that's how excited I am. Surely I'll be here every once a month, you know, to make sure that, you know, I'm rejuvenated and I'm ready to tackle our talents.
I get I'm
relaxed. Like I'm so calm. Yeah, tatazela la. I was relaxing. Shama massage. Yeah, it's a good life.
Thank you so much.
Yesama. Aish, Siguyo Lendaba. Yesama. 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 Tanda mo apis. I high position G. I goli gili. Ete ultelegi. Eka siga pitise. Oku yune ma. I domezi fresh. Walala wasala. Tanda mo apis. I high position G. I goli gili. Ete ultelegi. Eka siga pitise. Oku yune ma. I domezi fresh. Walala wasala. Siguyo Lendaba. Yesama. 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 Sipolel, nabangan ausstellen zum Sinn. Sorge, hör mal fest, na mal Shots, sicher was next. Cooler Box, hör mal Eis. Hey, Puse, vaya, yo, hey, Shisa, hör Pusa. Sipolel, nabangan ausstellen zum Sinn. Sorge, hör mal fest, na mal Shots, sicher was next. Cooler Box, hör mal Eis. Hey, Puse, vaya, yo, hey, Shisa, hör Pusa. Siguyo Lendaba. Yesama. 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 Siguyo Lendaba.
Enkosi ngokuhlala nathi nisasibukele aloku apha kwinkqubo ndaba yenu eniyithanda kunene iEkhaya Jikelele. Sikhona ke lokhu apha ku DTT. Sihlobile mkamabukeli singene kwisiqendu sezemidlalo.
Umqeqeshi wamabhokobhoko uJacques Nienapa ukholwa ukuthi umqhudelwano wendebe yomhlaba ka-2023 uzoba sezingeni eliphezulu kakhulu.
The favourites, but obviously we're world champions, and we can't deny being world champions. So, and that's something we wear, and it's something that we are comfortable with being going into the tournament. But I think there's a couple of teams. I think it's probably going to be the closely contested World Cup, I think, in history.
Intshatsheli yehlabathi yeFormula 1 amatyeli asixhenxe uLewis Hamilton utyityeke isivumelwano esitsha neMercedes kwaye uzawuqhubeka esebenzisana noxa wakhe uGeorge Russell ngonyaka ka-2024 nango-2025. Akukho nkcukacha zezimali ezinikezelweyo kodwa ke ingxelo zendaba ziye zaqikelela ukuba isivumelelwano sinokuxabisa ama-50 ezigidi zeeponti ngonyaka. uHamilton oneminyaka engama-38 ubudala wagqibela ukuphumelela ugqatso ngonyaka ka-2021 nanjengokuba ke iRed Bull kunye nentshatsheli yehlabathi isihlandlo esibini uMax Verstappen noqoqisayo emva kokuphelisa irekhodi leMercedes letayitile zehlabathi zabakhi ezesibhozo zilandelelana. uHamilton ngumqhubi ophume izandla. Lo mqhubi ke wajoyina eMercedes evela kuMcLaren ngonyaka ka-2013 kwaye uthabathe itayitile ezintandathu kwaye uphumelele imidlalo engama-82 kwimidlalo elikhulu elinesithathu. Isibhengezo Asizange sothuse ngoba amabini amacala anomdla wokuqhuba nangona ke uthethathethwano lwecontract luthathe ixesha elide kunokuba bekulindelwe. uRussell uzibandakanye noluhlu lweMercedes kwisizini ephelileyo engena endaweni kaValtteri Bottas kwaye wathatha uloyiso lwakhe lokuqala eBrazil ukugqibela kokubethwa kweRed Bull.
Mbukeli okwamanje sasinje ke qunga pha ngaseyitolo kodwa mangabe sesibuya sizobe sixoxisana nomculo wethu aphinde futhi asishayele ulozolo lomculo. Siphinde sikamukele ke mbukeli lapha ekhaya Jikelele usahlezi nathi ke la enqubeni yethu ngokusho kaKholosa maseshaya isixhosa sakhe le selesale kwaXhosa. Mbukeli uSifiso Thutsheni owaziwa ngelikaMzombo emkhakheni weKwaito kanye neGqomu udabuka le kwaMakhutha kwaZulu Natal. Lo mculi ke mbukeli uthi uthando lwakhe ka ebuncaneni kuye ngaphakathi uthando lomculo. Ubelokhu nje ke eqhulula ingoma zakhe selokhu uqalile uhlelo namhlanje njengamanje ke sekuyisikhathi phela sokuthi ke angagcini nje ngokushayela umculo siphinde simazi kangcono thina ke siyekhaya Jikelele. Mzombo asikubingelele bhuti sikwamukele ekhaya Jikelele.
Ngibonga sesami ngiyajabula kakhulu nokuthi ngikubuke ngamehlo.
Usho nje. Hayibo kanti usokungibuka phambuka.
Sikwazi la ku-TV so umuntu besehleli nawe kanje na interview awu nje futhi kakhulu.
Siyabonga jabula thina kakhulu weMzombe. Manje ngiyabona lapha yana kuthiwa uthando lwakho lomculo lwakhe kaku sasemncane.
Ya aliqhamukanga nje ngoba umuntu esekhulile semdala uqale umculo umuntu esesemncane kakhulu. Iningi lethu abantu abama-musicians siqale from ey'koleni sicula kuma-choral choir asesikoleni abanye bacula emasontweni ngithola so nami I was part of i-choral choir asesikoleni ngathi icula khona lapho ngithe mekusuka lapho ngajoyina i-group yasendaweni yayicula isicathamia ngasasemncane ngithola I wasn't aware ngaleso sikhathi ukuthi ngizogcina mhlawumbe ngenza nginothando leKwaito but eventually ukuhambeni kwesikhathi ngagcina umuntu osebona ukuthi nanti ayithandayo ngaqala nga-imitate abanye ababekhona ngalezo zikhathi ababecula including oZola oManjoza up to oBignas kuze kufike manje ngithola ngarealize nami ngiyakwazi ukuthi ngenze wami umculo ngiyibhalelo lami umculo ngangena estudio ngashaya ingoma hayi phumulo Zola
hayi niyahlupha weMzombe ngiqale emakhwayeni phela kufuneka ngabe ucula bo hololo manje iKwaito angizophume kwikhwaya
we get exposed to music emakhwayeni ngoba sesikoleni ngidla sifuna khona sebancane thokaza ucula keze ngakuthanda ukucula uyela kuculwa ngakhona la gwatshwa khona emakhaya sihlale sikhona ngoba lapho nebhizi khona nje yabo
so ke mhlawumbe for umbukeli ungakwazi ke nje osekhaya ungamchazela uthi ubani uMzombo
uMzombo nje awutha kaMakhutha ekhulele khona kaMakhutha azalelwa khona ekhulela khona afunda khona umuntu nje oyiphethe kahle inkosi yami okahle nje ohlonipha abanye abantu kakhulukazi ofocus kakhulu emculweni wakhe inkosi amthanda umculo ngaso sonke isikhathi ngenza sure ukuthi mangipha umculo ngipha into ezoba appealing to abantu masebeyilalela
yes so manje ke njengoba uMzombo nje ufisa ukuthi abantu bakwazi ngani into othi nje yabona nje ngithanda abanye ngiye ngizwe mangabe esixoxisana nabo omunye athi mina ngumculi ngumbhali kodwa ngithanda kakhulu ukwaziwa njengombhali weingoma wena ungathi ikuphi ofisa ukwaziwa ngakho la emkhakheni wezomculo
no mina ngisemculweni in fact entertainment asiqale lapho ukuthi nje entertainment acting etheater and then ngala emculweni so shuthi into uthando olukhulu kakhulu yimi yilo lo mculo so out of izinto ezenzakala kwi-entertainment ngase ngikhethe umculo cha umculo uyimini umculo wena into engikwazi ukuyenza kanjani na kwi-theater kwi-acting you act umsebenzi womunye umuntu you are directed by someone else and unikezwa i-character but wena awunayo ilokhuza akuyona into yakho uyi-own yangithola because i-character can be replaced at any time yangithola yethu music owami ubhalwa yimi urekhodwa yimi so this is ne-ownership engiyifila uma ngenza umculo ukuthi hayi into yami le yangithola so nje all in all ka-entertainment ngakhetha umculo ukuthi mina ngifisa ukwaziwa ngomculo
futhi usakuphethe kahle-ke lo mculo awukhonondi ngesinqumo sakho
hayi angikhonondi angithi into omuyenza out of love uyithanda iyakuphilisa even if kuthiwa mhlawumbe ayikunikeza imali engakunikeza imali but ngoba umuntu odlala ibhola uthanda ukudlala ibhola emegijima edlala ibhola nje ukuthi icosololekela ngaphakathi ukuthi ubona amathimi amakhulu noma umbonanga ukungena eground nje kuyamjabulisa lokho
ngoba uthando lwakho ipassion so ngiyazi kweMzombo ukuthi cha amaciko amaningi or abaculi abaningi mhlawumpeni akujwayele ukuthi ena uzwe kuthiwa ugogodile ngeziqu kuphi kodwa wena ngiyazi ukuthi hayi usifundiswa lo phuma lapha eUKZN washaya music nedrama ingabe ungathi i-background music noma idrama ukufunda nokuba neziqu kukusiza kanjani ekutheni uphumelele njenge-artist?
Okay. I-aim yokuya e-UKZN.
Yeah.
I went to UKZN sengenza umculo already, sengiyi-artist already. But ngabona ukuthi ukustika kumculo ngoba uma usaqala umusic uyibona ukuthi good ushaya ama-performance yabo ubona ukuthi hayi ngizodla ngale nto yangithola but semakuhamba isikhathi wabona umuntu ukuthi no kuyadelay izinto nje as much as uguye kodwa kuyadelaya ngase ngirealize ukuthi so mina ngumuntu waqeda umatric ngase ngiyahlala about 3 years ngingafundi ngizama ukupush ihasile ngithola push ihasile and then later on ngase ngiyacanga ukuthi no man ngangiphase kahle yazi ngase ngiya-apply university ngase angi-apply lona music lo engiwenzile nedrama khona yona into engiyaziyo but anginayo into ephathekayo engongoza ngayo eminye iminyango ivuleke ngase ngithi no angihambe ngoyifundela manje ngibe ne-certificate angithi bengivele ngikwenza vele ngase ngithi ake ngibe ne-backup-ke manje yephepha ngoba ngazi ukuthi kusasa lingiphatheleni so far nje umusic ungihambela kahle nanokuthi ungena kuwona I wanted to know more in music inside the business.
Yes.
The business side of music, not only writing music and singing. Because angeke performance sibe no 50 perform quiet.
So ngeke noma piano bahlasele manje.
Noma piano bona i-genre lokishintsha kancane ngithola. At some point umuntu ufana abheke i-business side of ilokhuzana ihustle yakhe.
So ke uma ukhuluma ngama business side ngiyakubona hayi should business minded. Manje we record label noma nawe uyimele ngoba ngiyabona ama artists amaningi these days ancamela ukuthi umuntu abe independent.
Ngike ngasayinwa before i-company one of the companies akhona ku-entertainment but ngabona ukuthi izinto ayisebenzanga kahle yabo ngase ngicela i-termination wa-terminate i-contract so right now I have my own record label njengamanje Icikoza Records i-onwa yimi so isayine mina njengamanje ngoba ngi-artist umculo wami ngu-release under Icikoza Records.
Oh that's nice ngoba futhi siyakubonga ukuthi ena ngesikhathi usucela ukuthi bakudedele wa-releaseka wena kalulu ngoba siyazazi iy'tori zabanye hey kodwa ke hayi asingayi lapho wemzoba manje bakhona yini abaculi mhlawumpe osuke wasebenza nabo wathi shama collaborations?
Ikakhulukazi ama-producers ikakhulukazi prominent engasebenza nawo including ulokhuzana uDusky Nkosi waseThekwini owaziwayo nje kakhulu is a very prominent producer owaziwayo as well as Al Capone Costa Dollar from Afrotainment yeah those guys engasebenza nabo kakhulukazi ibona labo le yama feature ibuyihluphe because abantu bathanda kakhulu iTV nemedia yabona lonto leyo. So if music wakho is not that popular on TV on radio yangithola even ama-artists amanye akhona they feel like ukuthi bangasebenza nawo it's like bazehlisa yibona lonto leyo so I prefer ukusebenza ngedwa kunalokho nje ngithatha ama-artists amanye asakhula ngisebenze nawo mina because angifuni ukuthi ngi-act ngale ndlela abanye abantu aba-acta ngayo ngingafuni ukusebenza nomunye umuntu mina I just look at i-talent lo muntu utalented sengasifana naye
kodwa-ke mangathiwa-ke they are willing to work with you for example ubani-ke nje mhlawumpe i-artist othi uyabona nje ma ngingenza iculo noba mhlawumpe uyabuka umbuke perform ukuthi hayi ngathi ni-share the same type of music and stuff yimuphi ongathi ungathanda ukusebenzisana naye?
Kona there might be a lot but ongifikela nje manje currently ngicela nginabantu abawu2 nginga-appreciate kakhulu ukushaya ngoma no-Professor. Yeah, Professor is the man that I respect a lot. Yeah, I respect that man a lot and as well as uBeastie nomfisa bathi uBeastie omunye khona ngalena e-Afro. Yeah, I think ngithanda isityala sakhe ngibona abangifikela right now njengamanje kodwa nje anyone okwe-music industry singasebenza naye.
Yeah, so njengamanje kuphekani ngiyazi nihlezi nipheka phela ninabaculi angihlali nje nihlaliseke endaweni eyodwa.
Yakuphunywa umuntu wenza lokhu wenza lo mculo but wenza ukuthi enjoy usefuna ukuphusha omunye umculo yabo. I had released udali wami last year. Yeah, owenza kahle kakhulu in terms of radio as well as nama streams, online streams. Right now I've just released the EP ekhona ebizwa ngethi Group City iphume ngomhla ka3 August ngiphusha yona njengamanje iyona engibhizi ngayo and then mase ngiphusha yona maybe early next year mhlawumbe ngabo September not September March ngabo March and then sengaqala mhlawumbe ngiplane something entsha kodwa kwamanje nje ngisastike kule project engiphusha.
Hayi ngiyamuza usama lapha yana vele sisondele kisama funeka kushaya uDecember nje
sama sikuyo le ndaba yesama igoli lidilikile neThekwini Theleni ilanguage yasemalokishini nasema emakhaya kuma-village angithola ukuthi hayi-ke kufike obanike manje nakuyabhubha.
Awu Mzombo, sibonge kakhulu-ke ngesikhathi sakho, sibonga nje nokuthi usukele kude bakithi uzozivakashela lapha ekhaya Jikelele. Siyazi ukuthi akwakahambi usazoshaya ngenye ingoma. Izobe ithini konje masibekho efini ingoma shaya?
Ishamlilo, sibuya ngocishamlilo mesibuya la liyabhubhizwa.
Nazi, ayike mbukela useyisholo yena kuMzombo ukuthi-ke mangabe sibuya ekhefini liyabhubhizwe uzobe ecula iculo elimnandi lithi ishamlilo-ke. Njengamanje-ke embuleka sinike equ 8. Ungalinga unyakaze-ke usufuna ukubona phela uMzombo-ke seshaya iculo lakhe lokugcina, ungalinge unyakaze. Hlala phansi methezeke sekhaya Jikelele.
Sikuyo le ndaba.
Boy, eh? Wash away. Wash. Pencil greasy.
Drama greasy.
I saw the boy. What's up? Wash away. Wash. What's up? Who's over
Umjololo. Isifokoleto lena. Hampuseni umngani wenu, kuzeni busa. Umjololo. Kuyahetswana la. Ungezi ngewansa ungezi ngobuso nesibonge esikhulupha sofa otherwise uzoyisoluka umjololo cisha mlilo cisha mlilo usanga mawala cisha mlilo usanga mawala awuse uyajola awumtakama uyajola futhi awudeli angithuthe ugcine angithuthe uphumile emjolweni awusajuli kodwa kulungile philo zami sikhona sokududuza siyaduduza themba thina wash Kuzeni unganwena Kuzeni unganwena Kuzeni akusuzobekala Kuzeni akusuzobekala Umjololo hayi ngithi kuzeni unganwena ngithi umjololo hayi ngithi kuzeni unganwena uzanga mawala ngithi kuzeni unganwena uzanga mawala ngithi kuzeni unganwena cisha mlilo cisha mlilo cisha mlilo cisha mlilo cisha uzanga mawala cisha mlilo cisha mlilo cisha mlilo cisha mlilo cisha uzanga mawala Show.